Firstly, we have Karen Brady. Karen's here, gorgeous Karen, always has a look gorgeous. Karen was the first, stand up so they can see how gorgeous you are. Karen was the first person to bring Tupperware and Nutrimetics to Queensland. Now, 50 years later, Karen is the longest-serving senior manager of Nutrimetics. Karen appeared in the very first TV show, Beauty and the Beast, with the very first beast, Eric Bohm. Karen was one of the first fashion and photographic models in Queensland and winner of Photographic Model of the Year in 1960, and she still could be, couldn't she? You'd hate her if you didn't love her so much.
Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Oh, what a very special evening this is for all of us, and I just want to congratulate all my colleagues who are sitting here as the foundation members of this wonderful organisation, which really does epitomise what women can actually achieve. And I feel that it's important to say that to the men in the room that we're not trying to be sexist or anything exclusive, but women, I think, have been often undervalued and underestimated in whatever their abilities can be in any form of society. And I think that's important to understand. I've had the privilege of working particularly with Nutrimetics for thousands and thousands and thousands of women. And often many of them start off very much behind the eight ball, whether they're young women who might be only 17 or 18, or whether they're my age, which is just a little bit past half a century. So and it's amazing to me and so rewarding to see these beautiful people come on because they have the belief that they can do it. And that's what I believe that we women have to do with people with whom we're working, that we have to instill in them a belief that they can do it. And I feel that having a vision is the absolute epitome of how success begins. We have to see ourselves from the end to the beginning, so to speak, so that we see what we would want, we know how we're going to get there, we have mentors of other wonderful women and men too, and it's amazing how things can crystallise. And the men, I'm sure, if you're old enough, will remember the wonderful baseballer Babe Ruth. And his epitome of success was getting up just one more time more than you fall down. And that is so, so important because we all have times in our life where things just don't work out, things that we have really wanted, things that we have planned for and organised for, and they just don't work out. But if your vision is strong enough, you will find another way to get there. So, as I'd like to say to all of my ladies who work with me, they don't work for me, they work for themselves. And some of these ladies have grown to be absolute success stories that you would hardly be able to believe. Some of them don't even look like the same person now, 5 or 10 years later. And they're running their own wonderful business, supporting their families, sending their children to private school because of the earning that they can actually do. And this brings wonderful self-development to them, and of course they're able to pass that on to other people. So we can all have all of the planning and the organisation, but the one thing that's going to keep us moving is the excitement of seeing ourselves achieve that vision that we have. And everybody has a dream, and if you'll just allow me, Lorraine, I just would like to read something that I often talk about to my ladies when I'm getting them started on their road to success, and it's about their dream. So I want you all to think about, what is your dream? Doesn't matter what age you are, you probably still have a wonderful dream. It may not be to do with employment. It may be to do with helping other people, giving someone else a hand up. A wonderful thing I think that women have got to remember is that they need to clap for each other. And when we do that, there's a synergy that happens that is just absolutely boundless. It's really, really incredible how that actually works. So I just want to read this little poem that I often share with people, and it is, "Dream your own dream and follow your own star. There wouldn't be a heaven full of stars if we were all meant to wish on the same one. There will always be dreams grander or humbler than your own, but there will never be a dream exactly like your own, for you are unique and more wondrous than you know. Always do your best. There are no shortcuts on the way to a dream. So give all that you have to all that you do, and above all things, believe in yourself. This is all your dream asks of you, but this is everything. Thank you, everybody.